Roland will give chat 2 minutes for predictions, and we will hope it will work very well. And who the heck knows? All right, so a Vial on the board for Roland and a Ragavan on the board for John. John wearing the same t-shirt. I just realized this. I didn't do this intentionally. John is wearing the same t-shirt I'm wearing right now, a spicy emote tee. Got a nice little 90s Magic logo on the side. And it's really a beautiful t-shirt. How do we vote? There is a prediction poll happening. Depending on the device, excuse me. Depending on the device you're on, it should be in the chat box. I don't have full confirmation that... Oh, okay, so it is working, actually. I see lots of votes are coming in for predictions, so it is working. So that's good. Poing is here, jamming emotes as usual. What's up, Poing? Let's tune in.
Playing too much modern. No worries.
All right. Ragavan down. Ragavan got Swords to Plowshare and ended up in the correct pile, the exile pile. So that's good. Let's see if John has a follow-up. So at this point in the game, this is round 1. Roland likely assuming that John is on, and I don't know if this is affecting decisions so much, but John had been on the Jeskai Sagavon deck for the last couple of weeks or last couple of months. And this is a blue-red version of that deck. So dropping the white. Yurion in the companion zone for Roland. Roland, as usual, with plenty of shiny cards, plenty of foils. Okay, predictions are done. They've been inputted. And 92% favored for John, says chat. Chat voting very, very strongly against Roland. Now I'm getting in the habit of saying very strongly. That's not good. All right, so heavily favored for Izzet Saga, says chat. There's a Saga for John. Nag Crizzy says, I think out of every card in the Modern and Legacy decks, I think DRC has the highest chance of being banned. Don't think Ragavan will get banned. I don't really have a prediction at this point, but that would not surprise me. I think Dragon's Rage Channeler is... I mean, there's no doubt, right? It's a powerful card. It's very powerful. It enables a lot of other powerful cards and etc. So that seems reasonable as far as a prediction. More ban talk. Yeah, I try to keep the ban talk to a minimum just because it's mostly pointless, and I don't want to spend half of a 4-hour live stream talking about ban lists. And I think it soaks up way too much of the space for discussion on legacy content lately. Just don't really have any control over it, so I don't really think about it a lot. Okay, so 2 constructs here for Roland and a Retrofitter Foundry now. Recruiter fetching. Turn Zero Games wants to discuss fire design. So I really only talk about fire design when I'm around people that don't play Magic, like the barista at the coffee shop, like the bartender at the cocktail bar, like my grocery store cashier, etc. I talk to them about fire design, and nobody else really. I spoke to my doctor about fire design. Snore Munchlax is here, everybody. Snore Munchlax is here. Yeah, another monkey deck. I'm such a troll. Oh, man. I think I mentioned this on last week's stream, but it's in case anybody missed this discussion. I just think it's so funny that Wizards was like, let's pull back the curtain and talk a little bit about behind the scenes process, the new products we're working on, our new philosophy for our in-house team as far as design and development and all that stuff. We call it Fire Design. It was written on the whiteboard one morning and we stuck with it. And now we got people writing 6 pages worth of a Reddit post about how Fire Design has ruined their life, and it's just hilarious to me. Nobody needed to know about Fire Design. Anyway, talk to your doctor about Fire Design. There we go. All right, Kip is going to lurk. Lurking is permitted. I don't know how other channels do it, but it's permitted here. All right, a construct being created before Urza's Saga pops here. John, I should point this out. John with the correct construct token, Roland with the incorrect construct token, and we will take note of that and address it at some point. Polisir, thanks for the follow. What are the side effects of Fire Design? That is a really good question. T-shirt winner Moses. Moses won a T-shirt on last week's stream. Moses, did you get your T-shirt yet?
Okay.
We need an update on that. We will have some giveaways on today's stream. I'll warn everybody about that now. So if you leave, you might miss winning some free stuff. I'm holding everybody hostage. It's a captive audience. Okay. Too many constructs for Roland. And that gets a scoop. No T-shirt yet for Moses. Okay, Moses, we need a daily update on that. Yorion revealed again, of course. Looks like a fetch to start the game. Well, it's not look like a fetch. It was a fetch. Sure, this is a giveaway stream, but when will it be a hot tub stream? I think when we hit 3,000 concurrent viewers, we will consider it. And even then, we may turn it down. I don't have a hot tub. I don't have one. I have not gotten my Mariah Carey pack yet. No. I never thought I would say that on one of these live streams, but I did. I have not yet received my Mariah Carey booster pack in the mail yet, but I'm looking forward to it. And if nobody knows what I'm talking about, you should have been in our Discord. You shouldn't have been in our You should have been in our Discord because you missed it. Exclamation point Discord in chat if you don't know how to find how to get there. Join our Discord. And you too will know when Mariah Carey booster packs go on sale. MTG Finance. All right, a Wasteland takes out the Vulcan. Here's a Wasteland for Retrofitter Foundry, which resolves. So John will be able to create some servos. And maybe, if John gets lucky, some Thopters. And the grand prize, a 4/4 construct. Let's see if he has a second land drop, though. Mother of Runes on the board for Roland. All right, no, second Wasteland is a land. Pithing Needle immediately pointing out Mother of Runes, so not even giving Roland a chance to respond. Roland's playing mono white. Oh, nice. All right. Some people are getting new playmats. Yeah, the 90s MTG holiday streams are going to be huge. That much is for sure. All right, another Mother of Runes. A Saga for John, who has no colored mana yet, but can create servos.
Guys, stop having so much fun.
Hey, man.
Yeah, this isn't supposed to be fun. This is serious.
Yeah, this is serious.
I just tuned in for the exact perfect moment. I yelled at them for having too much fun. Oh, God. This is a strange show, everybody. Does everybody realize that what they're watching right now is just strange?
It's a weird voice.
I don't want to sacrifice a mom. Go ahead.
Okay, Mother of Runes shut off here. John creating a servo. Vial is on 1.
I'm gonna say go, I guess.
Sure. Okay. Five cards. Five cards.
How's the bolts when you need it?
Yeah, I already have. Yeah. I still think I
will
put the third one in, but
Roland having to think here. And I guess decides to do nothing. John creates a construct.
Yeah. Discouraging. I'm going to
I have 2 other bolts who are low on cards.
the Cathar Commando. And let's kill the Retrofitter.
Okay, that's what I should have named the file.
With Vile.
Just kidding.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's what I should. That's what I should have named this.
Okay.
Yeah.
My turn.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're supposed to name Cathar Commando with Pithing Needle. There's probably only one in the deck, right? Maybe John was making a joke. I don't know. Or maybe that would have been correct. I don't know. I probably would not have named that. He should have named Vile. I mean, Mother of Runes is really annoying, but I don't know. Yeah, their spell bomb though can do something. The construct's unaffected by Mother of Runes. What's up, Pokimoki?
I'm gonna force on that.
I'll just turn it sideways since
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay, untap, draw, move combat. Okay. 18.
I will.
That.
Let's see.
Pokimoki always posts some really awesome deck lists, and I'm always inspired and copying some ideas. And this is true. Pokimoki was our first ever YouTube commenter, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were the first ever YouTube commenter. That's true. The Vial was top decked. Yeah, the sequence was Mom, then Vial. So maybe people tuning in a little bit later missed that.
Sure.
Sure,
That's
sure,
true.
sure.
Under upkeep, I'll force your revolt.
Now,
I'm gonna float blue. And cast Rainstorm.
End of your turn. End of your turn. So it's the other way. Response. Sure.
so this will be 17.
Yeah, your comment did not say first, so maybe it doesn't count. No, I remember this moment. I like 99% of the people watching right now don't even care what I'm talking about, but I don't care. I remember this moment, seeing the first ever comment on the channel and being like, "Oh, and it's actually somebody like I know this person exists. So that's awesome." And it was you. Usually use needle naming Wasteland to protect Saga. Okay. Does it bother you though that you have Wastelands as well? I mean, Death and Taxes, as we're seeing right now, has a bunch of basic planes in play, but is that a consideration?
So go up to 4 after this result. Sure.
Go ahead. Tap. Draw. Move to combat. Yep. Swinging Dragman. 14. Two treasures. I'm gonna red blue cast Iteration.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to sacrifice 2 art.
John, without any colored mana still, is really hurting, and I'm sure the Rest in Peace is doing all kinds of damage. True Chains, thanks for the resub. 9 months for True Chains. That was a quick 9 months. Thank you, True Chains. I feel like I've known True Chains forever. The 9-month badge means you're officially part of the family. Thank you, True Chains.
Solitude in hand. I'll draw. Alright.
So I'll put these 4 and 2. Okay. Cards in hand? Just 2 before draw. Got it.
Going to let's see, 1, 2, 4, 5.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm gonna. So before that's on the stack. Oh, I forgot. I can't count. Yeah.
Any
Or
blocks?
not, you mean, so you do your
Just only these 2.
Can I
It's
just
like wow to
see
me.
this one real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it says wow.
Play counter, name Goblin. Sure. Cast the
Take 4.
Sure. 13. I'll bring this to 10.
Cast the script. Sure. Go to combat. Okay. And attack for 4. Okay. You're at 15. Yep.
Yurion to hand, so a bunch of stuff is getting blinked next turn. Roland makes a land drop and passes. So a servo and a construct are the creatures in play for John. The race, now that we know Yurion is coming down next turn, is not looking great for John. Flicker Wisp will likely wipe out the construct. Recruiter can fetch something annoying like Skyclave or yeah. I don't know. It's not looking good. Outlook bad for John. There's a volcanic island though. 12 life to Roland's 11. 4/4 construct coming in. I mean, obviously that's not lethal damage. Roland can say no blocks. Does the Aether Spell Bomb do much here? Like, I guess it could. Well, what would you do with Aether Spell Bomb? I mean, let's assume Roland ticks up Vial to 5. Okay, here's a Solitude doing something.
Not like Fiend Hunter. Is it like damage increased? Where if it enters the battlefield, does it? If you kill it in response to the ability on the stack, it can still resolve.
It will still resolve.
It'll still resolve.
It will still resolve.
That's what I thought. In that case,
Let's grab a Steam Events.
Yep. It's like
Yeah, now, though, after playing the Ragavan, John has no blue mana available to use the Spell Bomb, other than to sack it to draw a card, which is not ideal. It will also shrink his construct by doing that. I just don't see how this race gets won by a 4/4 construct that gets bounced, that gets Flicker Wisp. Potentially. Flicker Wisp comes in.
Well, after you fetch. Second main phase.
I'll put this one through. Okay.
John just throwing away the life totals of the past. Urion comes down. Flicker Wisp, Recruiter, I think are the predictable ones. Don't think anything else is worth hitting here.
I'll end my turn. These will come
Yeah,
in.
Shragavan.
I'll bounce that.
You have just one card to hit.
Sure.
I'm gonna bolt the ringleader. Move to combat. Swing in with both. I will. What does he cost?
A Solitude got placed off to Roland's left, bottom right of your screen, just behind the overlay. So a Solitude is now in hand. I guess Solitude is also a good option. I said Skyclave before, but Solitude likely better. So Ragavan and a 1/1 servo looking really sad, facing down Urion, Flicker Wisp, and a Solitude in hand. What's up, Cosmic Coil? Surprise Spellbomb is in post board. Yeah, I mean there are not a lot of creatures in a Death and Taxes deck that you really want to be bouncing, other than for the occasional situation where your opponent plays a turn two Stoneforge and you want to bounce it and then counter it back on the way down or something like that, or I don't know. Not a lot of creatures you really want to bounce. Maybe a Germ. Germ token.
Ragavan did Dragon things.
Yeah, really.
Oh, also, I got 3 of these. I don't want 7. Okay. Do you want that?
No, no, it's
Did you say goblins is like your? I mean, I know you mentioned you used to.
Well, there's an Unholy Heat in hand, so
right now.
It's been my mainish deck for the past year or so.
bounce Urion. Okay.
For a while, I was playing the Oko Oro Astrolabe Pop. And before that, I mean, during that
That's
time,
it.
excuse me, during that
Blocks.
time,
I will block.
I forget the timing of it, but I was also playing Blue Red Delver with like Sprite Dragon.
Well, I'm thinking about blocks right here. Blocks Ragavan with mom and trades. Doesn't Roland take one then? Meltdown for one. Okay. Hmm.
Care about Ragavan hits that much? I mean, towards the end it started to snowball a little bit.
Okay, my voice in the background is making me uncomfortable. Attacking for 4. And a Mother of Runes. I think Roland's going to win this race. John has no creatures. No Pithing Needle any longer to shut off Mother of Runes. The Unholy Heat has to tag Flicker Wisp now. Okay, Bolts Mother of Runes. Unholy Heats Flicker Wisp. Yeah, maybe you're right, Snore Munchlax. I think, you know, unlike against a deck like Depths, bouncing a creature against Death and Taxes doesn't really win you the game or be a big play. You know, like I think Aether Spellbomb's a card that you could safely side out and not miss too much. But we'll see. Well, the Spellbomb's gone now, so maybe we won't see. All right, Cauldra. I mean, Shadow Spear, sorry. Shadow Spear. Unholy Heat hits the Recruiter. No 5th land for Roland, so Urion's stuck in hand. John had a bunch of burn spells, and now is dashing Ragavan. This is forcing Roland to use the Solitude that we knew about. Pitching the Rest in Peace. Pitching a Rest in Peace. That's a really good question, Cosmic Coil. That's a really good question, Cosmic Coil. But spicy is a lifestyle. It's about more than just your deck choice.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I didn't
put it on the map.
This year.
People are asking me questions online and stuff.
Yeah. Somebody,
Like, do I play this myself more? Oh, it's on this. I have no idea.
Okay, people not taking Magic seriously in the background. We don't stand for that. Brainstorm happening. Roland still with no creatures on the board, but a Vial now. I feel like there was some life changes that were just not recorded on the life total thing. Life total phone, but what do I know? That's true, turn 0 games. Roland's foils are well cared for. Roland has a whole routine and takes very good care of his foils. One day we'll get to the bottom of what that routine is, but there is a routine. Thalia in play. Yes, those are invasion planes. Unholy Heat hits Thalia. Wow, that's like the 5th Unholy Heat so far this game. It feels like.
Just like they've been playing red painter for 15 years.
All right, there's the 5th planes for Roland. John has a Saga able to make constructs at the moment. That's somewhat significant. Ponder. And pass. Vial now to 3, I believe. Or is it 4? Vial now on 4. Skyclave. Equip. And it gets bolted. Construct for John. Okay, some confusion about where the sagas are on their chapters, but another construct for John. John might win this. Gets Soul Guide Lantern, which is basically useless with Rest in Peace in play. Just gonna draw a card, basically. Attacking for 3. And making a construct, making it 4. Wow, John is actually on pace to win this game. It's kind of unbelievable. Impressive, really. So many lightning bolts and unholy heats. They did the job. Cast Solitude. That'll slow things down a little bit. Someone in chat is calling Urza's Saga a balanced card. And here's Urion. Solitude gets bolted with the Urion trigger on the stack. Okay. You create another construct here. I'm assuming before Saga pops. Does John have another artifact in the deck? If so, no. Okay, so not able to swing for lethal this turn. Ponder. John needs one more artifact. Attacking for 4, basically. Urion will block 1 and kill it. Another Unholy Heat. Damn. Wow. Sanctum Prelate is not going to do it. It'll hold things off for one more turn, I guess, because of Shadow Spear, but... Attacking for 6. I guess we never found out what Sanctum Prelate number was, but I guess it doesn't matter. Lifelink allows Roland to not lose the game. And hard cast Regent. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right. John takes game 2. That was a good game. Props to John for winning that one. That was impressive. All right, Roland puts one in the bottom. And a turn 1 monkey for John. Immediately gets swords. Force of Will, pitching Murktide. Okay. Turn 2 Thalia will be something John will have to deal with. Let's see if he has an Unholy Heat. Yep. We all saw that coming at this point, right? I mean, John just has infinite burn spells. All right, Solitude pitching swords on Ragavan. That's throwing away a lot of resources for Roland. I think Unholy Heat is the problem turn 0 games. Unholy Heat should be banned. Unholy Heat is looking broken. Here's Vile. And a Bolt takes out Thalia. Players appear to be picking up the pace here. Maybe time is running out. Come on, slam true name. All right, Murktide, which is a 6/6. Another Thalia, jeez. Attacker for 6. Yeah, I'm not fast forwarding right now. It looks almost fast forwarded. Unholy Heat tags Thalia and a Ponder. So many Unholy Heats. Don't know. I guess John has 4 Unholy Heat in the deck. Recruiter of the Guard. Flicker Wisp.
So you take them all out games 2 and 3. Reclaimers are usually aren't going to live, but even if they do, you're sacrificing this. You put a lot of effort into a 70 usually, and it's risky because a wasteland blows up. So if you're the Cloud Post player, if you sometimes under a glacial chasm, it's what you'll do. That's like what you'll assemble while you stall out with glacial chasm, but it's plants. It's not.
All right, Vile ticking up to 3. It's looking not great for Roland at the moment. Needs to deal with this Murktide now. Makes a construct. Makes another construct. Pops the Saga. I don't know, Keith. Oh, did Urion go to hand? I think Urion's in hand now, right? Yeah, I think Urion's in hand. Kind of forgot what happened with that. All right, Flicker Wisp will hit the Murktide, which slows the clock a bit. Another bolt. John has all the bolts. Rolling to 5. All right, now Vile is to 4. Caracas, that doesn't do anything. There's Urion. Recruiter. Will be blinked. I guess we'll see another Solitude. Yep. So, just trying to figure out what Roland could do here. If he chump blocks, Murktide's a 3/3 now because it got blinked by Flicker Wisp. Dashing Ragavan. Okay, that changes everything I was just trying to calculate in my head. This is now 2 3/3s, a Ragavan, and a flying 3/3. Urion, I'm assuming, will block Murktide. Recruiter on Ragavan? No, Recruiter on... That's a good point, Cosmic Coil. Wow, John takes the match. That was a good match. That was a good match. Well played, John.